Miss into a Message. It's this beautiful song that carries a beautiful message titled Miss into Your Message by Chia, right on 107.5, taking us to 11:20. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. And as I mentioned, we are now currently live on our Facebook and also on our YouTube page. I've got Katherine Hill tuning in all the way from the UK to chat to us this morning with regards to the Going the Distance, which is an event that is presented by Focus on the Family Africa in partnership with CCFM, of course. Just a quick background on who Katherine Hill is. We all know her. We've heard of her. We love her. Well, she is a director of Care for the Family, rather, which is a national charity which aims to strengthen family life and help those who face family difficulties, right? She is the author of several books and she is an established speaker and broadcaster. And she has addressed thousands of people, both in the UK and, of course, across internationally on marriage and parenting. And this morning she joins us. Good morning, Katherine. Is it morning?
Good morning. It's so great to be with you. Thank you.
Likewise. Thank you so much for being with us. I know that we've been making tons of noise around this particular seminar, Going the Distance. What inspired it?
Well, before I worked for Care for the Family, I was actually a family lawyer. And I saw then time and again couples that would come to see me. They'd started off with the best of intentions, in love, but somehow over time they'd lost each other. And often there hadn't been a dramatic thing, but they just drifted apart. They began taking one another for granted. And so we thought at Care for the Family, why don't we try and put on an event that will help couples keep that initial love going? Well, that's why we call it Going the Distance. So it's going to be lots of fun. It's going to be for couples, whether you've been just got together, whether you've had loads and loads of anniversaries, whether you're going through a good time or whether actually you're going through a tough time just now. And I know in my experience, I know every couple goes through those tough times. So yeah, lots of practical things to help us build marriages that are healthy and last a lifetime.
I think earlier on you just shared a couple of warning signs or symptoms of a marriage that is on autopilot. What causes that switch?
So many things, but I would say in our experience, busyness is one of them. Busyness, there's just sheer busyness of life. So whether we're working and it's the pressure of work, whether it's home situations, we're caring for elderly parents, we have lots of little ones, but life can just take its toll. And my husband Richard and I, that happened to us. We've been married now for 40 years. And when we first, when we first got married, it was, so easy to spend time together. And then we had 4 little children, all quite little in age. And Richard was trying to build his business. And we found that we were living parallel lives. It was what someone once called a creeping separateness, and we just forgotten to be interested in each other's lives. So we're going to be talking about that, how to spot the warning signs and what we can do about it. But then the other big thing, and it's something I've talked a lot about in the UK, particularly with parenting, but it's the digital age. It's our phones. So easy, isn't it, to be out for coffee together? We've both got our phones, and then one of us sees an interesting message and we have a look at it, and before we know where we are, we're not engaging together. And so I think when I spoke to you before, I said that I think there's some statistics. 7% of couples check their phones during sex. Can you believe that? So phones are a big deal. And again, we're going to look at some practical things we can do. Of course, they're important. They're a really important part of our lives. But let's make sure that we don't give more love and attention to our screens than we do to our husband or wife.
Yeah, fantastic. Oh, I love this. And I love that you also touched on some of the key takeaways that husband and wife can walk away with this event that is. But for those who are a little apprehensive, Katherine, any word of encouragement to kind of push them to come and attend the seminar?
I would so encourage everyone to come. I think we learn to do everything in life, don't we? We learn how to do the gardening or to go on a computer course. If we have a car, it has a regular MOT. Well, we do in England. I don't know if you have that, but there's a regular check that we do in the UK just to check that the
Yeah.
car is in working order, and we have to do that every year. And so why not do that for one of the most important relationships we have? It won't be threatening. There's no group work. You won't be required to divulge things to other people. It will be sitting there enjoying it. There's some lovely videos, some fun videos. Rob, who I am presenting this with, is well known to many. Rob Parsons, an amazing communicator. And he has been married to his wife, Diane, for over 50 years. So between us, we've got nearly 100 years of marriage to speak from, as well as from research. But I think you won't regret it. You'll laugh, you'll cry. I think there'll be moments when you just nudge each other and think, oh yes, that's us. But lots of practical things that we can do, and you absolutely won't regret it.
Yeah. And for those who are saying, I cannot wait, when is it happening, Catherine? The dates, the times, and also how do we register to be a part of it?
Okay, so it's in Pretoria, and then we're coming to Cape Town, and then we're coming to Somerset West. So yeah, it's actually coming up pretty soon now, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th March, is that right? And it is, if you go to the Focus on the Family South Africa, make sure it's South Africa website, and you'll find a link in there that's events, and you click on there and get a couple of tickets or buy some from friends. Come with friends and make it something you can do together. And it's investing in the most important relationship we have. Maybe not everyone coming will have a faith, but we're going to talk about how to really encourage faith in our marriage as well, which is a lovely thing to chat about. But if someone doesn't have a faith, that won't stop them coming, because we're doing it from a very inclusive approach. So yeah, jump online, get those tickets. And if on the right at the end you think, oh, I didn't buy a ticket, I wish I had, I'm sure Focus will be fine with you just coming along on the evening. So all the details on the website. And if you do come and say hi, because it would be so lovely to meet you and say hello.
Oh, fantastic. Catherine, thank you so much this morning for kind of painting a picture to husband and wife with regards to what they can expect at this event. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me. Bye.
All right. It's a pleasure. All right. If you missed it, as she mentioned, that you can purchase and buy your tickets on the Focus on the Family Africa website. Make sure that you visit it now, as in yesterday, so that you can get to be a part of this incredible initiative that is really, to tool you and aid you rather with tools with regards to how you can best have a God-glorifying marriage, but also fall in love again with each other and choose each other every single day. I know nothing about the conversation. Okay. I'm not the subject matter expert. Catherine and Rob Parsons are. So make sure that you buy your ticket and get to be a part of this incredible